Okay. Welcome to my first Ruby for Noobs series. This is basically a series where I teach whoever is watching how to program in the Ruby programming language. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm not sure about any of you, but let's get started. Oh, and if you hear any background noise, it's either my computer is really loud or people in the background are loud because I'm not in the quietest environment, but I'm trying my best. So, in this video, I'm gonna talk about the basics of Ruby, like puts, prints, variables, and a few other things. First, this is something that you would usually learn like really late in your Ruby course on a different website, like on a website or something like that. It's type in a $sign and then in all caps Verdos. It actually lets you use different versions of Ruby, like different kinds of the functions, basically. Because I learned in 1.8, and as you can see here, that does not say 1.8, that says 2.3.1. Anyways, the first thing we're going to talk about is puts. Puts is spelled P-U-T-S, as you would expect. Then you put a space and then double quotation marks. Inside, type whatever the heck you want. Hi there, banana. So if I click run, it's going to say hi there, banana. But in the next thing is print. Print, as you might expect, will print whatever it says. So it works the same way as puts. You type the word and then a space and then double quotation marks. So now I'm going to put the same thing. And I'm just going to comment this out. Oh, comments. It's a hashtag. Don't refer to it as a hash, by the way, because that's actually a function in Ruby, but I will get to that in another video. So yes, type a hashtag to comment out a line of code. So now if I click run, it says the same thing. Now, you're probably wondering, why do you have puts and prints if they do the exact same thing, right? Well, they don't do the same thing. Let's say I want to uncomment this out, then type in print here. Watch this. It does it in one line. Pretty weird, huh? You would think that it would do it on different lines. It does. Just have to know how. You actually have to type you actually use puts so that it puts it on different lines. I think that's why it's called puts. So as you can see here, it does it on 2 different lines. That is really helpful. Most people don't use print unless they really need to, but some do. I'm not sure why. Well, I guess there are reasons. Oh, if you can't hear my voice well, I'm sorry. I'm not using the best microphone I possibly could. So, on to the next thing. Variables. If you have programmed in JavaScript or Python, or something along those lines. Like in JavaScript, a variable would be var x equals 5, right? Let's see if that works. No, it gives you an ugly sentence thing there. It's basically telling us var is not a function, really, or method. So var is not going to work. Why don't you try using Python variable? Let's try that. No, it says that variable isn't a method either. So what the heck do you do? Well, as you might have guessed, in Ruby, first of all, you don't use semicolons. That is a no-no. Instead, it just does it for you, although you have to type like end at the end of an if statement and stuff like that. That's besides the point. So if I still want to make that x variable, I just type in the name of the variable, an equal sign, and then the value. Now, in all honesty, you can do whatever, you can make it whatever the heck you want, as long as it's not like a function, I think. So like, my int equals 5 puts my int, and then, by the way, this is where copying and Ruby is when copying and pasting really comes in handy, because you have to type things multiple times if you don't know how to use the right methods. So let's say I copy and paste this and change it to my string, and then puts my string. And let's change it to banana, because I really like bananas. They're yummy. So now we're going to copy and paste it a third time. This is going to be my boolean. A boolean is a true or false value, by the way. Like, it's literally just true or false. It could be nil, but that's something different. That's when it's neither. So, let's see what this does. It puts my int, it puts my string, and it puts my boolean. So that's how that all works. Oh, one more thing I will cover before I end this video. Well, really, this first video. This is going to be a series. There is some pretty amazing stuff you can do with Ruby, which involves, like, telling it what to do. Like, if I say x equals gets.chomp, you'll learn what that does next episode. And then puts hi there, and then special function there, x. So let's run this. Pretty amazing, huh? Soon you will learn how to do that. And that's about it for this first episode. There's nothing much else to talk about. If you enjoyed this video and maybe even learned something from it, please like it. And if you want to see more of these, subscribe to my channel so you get notified about when I upload these videos, and it kind of helps me in general. Yeah, see you next time. Goodbye.